भारत राष्ट्र मुकुटमणि सबका, देशों में बलधारी, यहाँ के कण कण में रहते हैं रामकृष्ण अवतारी। भारत भूमि पर बलिहारी, कहे पुष्पेंद्र कर यशगान, मेरा भारत देश महान, मेरा भारत देश महान। Welcome to Virasat. Virasat, this word brings to my mind the momentous night of 14th August 1947 when Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru stood to deliver his maiden speech as the Prime Minister of Free India. His words were so stirring that they still leave an impact in the minds of all of us. At the stroke of midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. Yes, India became free from the slavery of Britishers and it rose as an independent nation. The Britishers finally left us, but when they did, they left us completely hollow. Yes, I know, you all must agree to it. We were completely ripped of our national wealth, our riches, our tangible legacy. Everything had to be done right from the scratch, whether it was the constitutional framework or the rights and laws of the people or building the nation. Gradually, we recovered from this phase and today we emerged triumphant. So, what is that helped our country to stand up? It is undoubtedly our intangible legacy, the virasat of being strong, confident, unstoppable, honest, perseverant, courageous, non-violent, and what not. Saluting India, where each bird blooms in its true colors, where each day is celebration of unity, harmony, synthesis, saluting the brave hearts who made the supreme sacrifice in service to the nation.
This 73rd Republic Day carries a special significance as the theme selected is India at the rate 75. To celebrate 75 years of independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is being carried on with zeal throughout the nation. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is an embodiment of all that is progressive about India's socio-culture, political and economic identity. The official journey of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav commenced on 12th March 2021, which started a 75-week countdown to our 75th anniversary of independence and will end post a year on 15th August 2023. It is an initiative of the Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of progressive India and the glorious history of its people, culture and achievements. Today, that is on 26th January 2022, we are going to celebrate 73rd Republic Day. On this day, in the year 1950, Constitution of India came into effect. Our Constitution gave us various rights and responsibilities too. We live in a democratic country where people enjoy their fundamental rights. In society, we have different caste, religion, or many other things that separate us. But on a broader picture, we all are Indians. And so, India is a land with great example of unity in diversity.
This day marks the historic moment that changed the rule of India when it became a democratic government in 1950. The day was selected because it was also when the Declaration of Indian Independence, Purna Swaraj, was done. And therefore, we celebrate this day to honor the country and its constitution makers. The Indian Declaration of Independence on 26 December 1929 boldly stated, "We believe that it is the inalienable right of Indian people as of any other people to have freedom and to enjoy the fruits of their toil and have necessities of life, so that they may have full opportunities of growth."
Most of us are aware of the fact that our country, India, broke the shackles of British colonial rule on August 15, 1947. We, people of this diverse nation, form a republic around 3 years later, which was till then called the Union of India, graduated to formally become the Republic of India on January 26, 1950.
As we know, on 26 January 1950, Constitution came into effect, but it was actually adopted on 26 November 1949. And so, the 26th November is celebrated as Samvidhan Divas. It took about 2 years, 11 months and 18 days with a total expenditure of rupees 6.4 million to finish by our social reformer Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. While India was independent from 15th August 1947, it was still governing as per the Government of India Act 1935. Only with the adoption of Constitution, it became a republic and completely self-ruled. On 26 January 1950, a salute of 21 guns and the unfurling of the Indian national flag by Dr. Rajendra Prasad heralded the historic birth of Indian Republic. And every year, we Indians feel pride while seeing the national flag unfurling on this day. जो रंग बिरंगी संस्कृति का अनूठा जहान है, रंगी हुई जिसमें धरा निखरा आसमान है, जग में निराली शान अलग ही पहचान है, वो मेरा हिंदुस्तान है, वो हमारा हिंदुस्तान है, वो मेरा हिंदुस्तान है, वो हमारा हिंदुस्तान है। जय हिंद।
Here, I would like to narrate an incident from the life of our first president, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was a man of great vision and knowledge. He played a major role in framing the Constitution. It happened during the final proofreading of the Constitution that a page went missing from the Constitution. Everyone was worried as there was no other written copy of the Constitution. When Dr. Rajendra Prasad came to know about this, he was not tensed at all. He called his writer and dictated the whole missing page, which was learned by heart to him. Yes, the whole Constitution was by heart to him. Such was the knowledge, dedication, and perseverance of our leaders, which they have inherited to us.
As we all know that just gaining independence was not the only motive of our forefathers. They had dreamt of an equal and just society for us. A society which is free from foundations of caste and religion. A society where everyone is treated equally without any discrimination. A society where those historically marginalized get back their deserved dignity. And for ensuring all these things, our constitution maker had accommodated certain provisions in our constitution. They gave us the gift of universal adult franchise, that is, voting right to everyone, irrespective of the fact that literacy rate of India at time of independence was just 18.33%. Those who did not know how to write their name were also given right to elect their leader, and hold him accountable through the power of their vote. They gave us the right to freely express ourselves. During the colonial rule, freedom to express oneself was a luxury and it was enjoyed by few. Today we can freely express ourselves, ask questions from our leaders, move and reside freely throughout our country. All these things have been possible only because of the efforts of our constitution makers.
They gave us the right to freely follow, profess, and propagate our religion. And along with it, they also gave us the right to be treated equally among all spheres of life. We were given all these rights because our forefathers believed in us. They thought that we deserved to live in a society which ensures all the three dimensions of equality, that is, social, economic, and political. Since our forefathers believed in us, it's our duty to prove them right. We can do this by not just enjoying the rights given to us, but also fulfilling the fundamental duties which are enshrined into our constitution, such as to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India, to value the rich heritage of our composite culture, to safeguard public property and to abjure violence, to cherish and follow the noble ideals which inspired our national struggle for freedom. And many such other duties are added in our constitution with which each and every citizen of India must abide by. A man must be rooted to his country while his eyes must survey the world. This is best quoted in a poem by a great poet, Rabindranath Tagore, which goes as, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where the words come out from the depth of truth, where the tireless striving stretches its arm towards perfection, where the clear stream of reasons has not lost its way into the dreary desert sands of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Wishing you all once again a very happy Republic Day.